Is our next topic after Age of Pope. Today I am going to tell you something about Alexander Pope, who was a famous English poet and satirist of the Augustan period. Up till now we have done Augustan age. I told you in previous lecture what was Augustan age, what was the age of neoclassicism, what was the age of satirism. So today we will be doing Alexander Pope's life's achievements. I will tell you something about the poet himself, his life and his achievements, his style, and about his mock epic, which is in your syllabus, The Rape of the Lock. So first I come to the style of his poetry. What was the style of his Rape of the Lock? First of all, he was a satirist. So what is satire? We have to know what is satire, what does it mean, what is mock epic, because the poetry we will be doing, The Rape of the Lock, is a mock epic. It is a satire. Satire means reform through ridicule. Means when we ridicule the society's follies. Follies means weaknesses, shortcomings of that society. It is characterized by the lack of tolerance, human imperfections. It involves an ideal and condemns those who fail to live up to this ideal. It is bitter humor, but for the sake of correction rather than simple laughter. It means satire means such work which ridicules the follies, the weaknesses of the society, but its aim is not to condemn the people, not to condemn the age, not only to create a simple laughter, but it is for the purpose of correction, to correct that society, to improve that society, to modify that society. Next is mock epic. Mock epic means a form of satire adapting elevated style of the classical epic poem to trivial subject. The real epic means a very serious poem, elevated style. It has elevated theme, it has elevated style, but mock epic is just a copy of that serious, that genuine epic, because this poem is about a trivial subject and its style is also trivial. Next we come to the style and significance. Masquerades. Masquerades, what does it mean? Mockery of corrupted society, its hypocrisy, pretentious behavior, artificial facade that people depicted in the society. This style is called masquerade. Means mockery. Mockery means to make fun of the corrupted society. When the corruption is prevalent in society, when the society is a hypocrite, it is pretentious, people are full of pretentious behavior, they are full of artificiality, then this type of style is called masquerade. Enlightenment era. What is Enlightenment era? Because all these terms are related to the poetry of Alexander Pope. So it gives moral code like Chaucer and William Langland. He used satire to show actual farce of society with expectation of reaction in the form of reform. Enlightenment era, it means when we satire the behavior of society, but we expect to create reforms in that society. When we have the aim to reform that society, it is called Enlightenment era. So this masquerade, this Enlightenment era, this satire and mock epic, all these terms are related to Alexander Pope. Now his works. Essays in verse, letters in verse, and poems in verse. These are the names. Essays written by Alexander Pope, Essay on Man, an Essay on Criticism, an letter in verse. It is an epistle from Mr. Pope, Arbuthnot, And poems in verse: Dansiad, Windsor Forest, Rape of the Lock. We have Rape of the Lock, a mock epic in our syllabus. I am going to tell you something about this poem also in this lecture. What does it mean? Rape of the Lock. Rape of the Lock, first of all, this is the title of the book, The Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope. These are the pictures related to the poem. The heroine of the poem, Belinda. These are the pictures, these are the images related to this very poem we will be doing. And it is something about Alexander Pope's life and his image. Alexander Pope, The Rape of the Lock. Pope's life, born on May 21st, 1688. This is the date of his birth. Never married but involved with. This is the next feature about Alexander Pope, and it is his image. 1688 to 1744 means he was born in 1688 and died in 1744. Born in London, family relocates in comply with anti-Catholic statute. Second, period of intense anti-Catholic sentiments in England forces Pope's family to move to Berkshire. Means they were living in London, but they were forced to shift from that city to Berkshire because of their intense anti-Catholic sentiments. Because it was a period of intense anti-Catholic sentiments, but he belonged to a Catholic family. Teaches himself Greek and Latin. These two languages, he has mastery on these two languages, Greek and Latin. Now we will be coming to know about the theme and genre. What is mock epic? What is theme of mock epic? What is this genre? Theme: society cannot differentiate between what is trivial and what is of worth. It is theme of the poem. And genre, mock epic क्या होता है? It is to show how society has lost its taste for epic, conventional art and heroic virtues. These are the qualities of a serious epic. And epic was for the Anglo-Saxons of great heroic deeds and chivalry. The society he was depicting lost the heroic virtues. The 18th century has become mockery in its action, hence they can only be expressed in the mock epic. Means during this era, during this period, people have lost their taste in real epics, in conventional art and in heroic virtues. The people were depicting lost heroic virtues in 18th century. So these features could be expressed only by a mock epic, not by a serious epic. Story. What is the story? It will be some highlights of the story. Belinda was warned by her guardian, Sylph. Sylph is a kind of not we can say fairy, but invisible residents of air. So Belinda is the heroine of the story. She is guarded by a Sylph about the foreshadowing, means the things to come. She was warned, she was given a warning by this Sylph about an incident which is going to happen in future. So she left for the Thames. Thames is the name of the river in London, and along the river of Thames there is a court. Court means a club that was called Hampton Court Palace. Among the guests, Baron was also present, who had made up his mind to steal a lock of Belinda's hair. So is among the guests. Guest means the people who were assembled there. There was a guy who was a baron. Baron is a title. It is a जिसको हम पदवी कहते हैं, office given to someone. he was present, but during his presence he has made up a plan in his mind because he wanted to steal a lock of Belinda's hair. She was such a beautiful lady with beautiful hair, and this man was trying to steal a lock. Lock means बालों की एक लट. He wanted to steal that lock. उसको काट के और वो उसको छुपाना चाहता था. So he even has performed rituals, sacrifices and prayers to promote his success in his enterprise. And he was such keen for this stealing. Like he performed prayers, he performed such rituals to make this enterprise successful. A game of card was laid on the table and Baron slipped, being her, and snipped her lock. Belinda's being furious, intricate scuffle between ladies and gentlemen in attempt to recover her curl. In the end, curl was lost in the mock epic battle. There was a game of card. Belinda was busy in her game of card. She was sipping coffee, and this guy snipped her lock at that time. He cut her lock. So Belinda's being furious, the lady got infuriated, and there was a scuffle between ladies and gentlemen. There was type of fight between gentlemen and ladies in attempt to recover her curl, because she wanted to be a victorious lady to get her curl back, but that curl was lost in the mock epic battle. There was a fight, there was a mock epic fight, and in that fight this lady lost her lock of hair. So this is the highlight of the story. Some highlights, some tips about the story. So, but the poem is very long, divided into cantos. We will be doing canto wise poems, the text of the poem, in coming lectures. So that's all. Thanking you.